Hello and welcome to our next challenge. The challenge that we're going to set you today is linked to a company called Classic Motorcars. Classic Motorcars is based on the Stanmore Industrial Estate in Bridgnorth in Shropshire. It was founded in 1993 by three people united in their passion for Jaguar classic cars. So the company has built up its success over the years for restoring, maintaining and servicing these cars for each of its customers. Now each car comes with its original specification and each car has to be restored exactly to the original specification. So every piece of work that is carried out at Classic Motorcars is bespoke to that car model. Now, customers come into the company not only wanting their car to be restored, but they also want their car to be modified in some way. So they may want a new entertainment system integrated into their classic motor car, which of course at the time wouldn't have been readily available. So each job comes with its own challenges. Now, Classic Motorcars has developed a really strong apprenticeship training scheme over the years and is committed to training the next generation. So much so, in 2017, Classic Motorcars supported the Marchie Centre of Manufacturing and Technology in setting up the state-of-the-art facility. Classic Motorcars is one of the shareholders for the Marchie Centre of Manufacturing and Technology, and it's working towards supporting and addressing the skills gaps. Now, the challenge that we're going to set you today is to look at Classic Motorcars, study their cars, and we want you to develop an idea for integrating modern technology into one of the Classic Motorcars models. So we're going to talk you through the challenge, talk you through the steps that we want you to take, and then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot some videos of how you can actually model these ideas and submit them to us.
In a bit more detail. So the challenge is for Classic Motorcars. Here are their details. So we'd encourage you to go on their website and just look at the range of cars that they are currently working on and the cars that they've restored over time. And what you need to do first as part of the challenge is select a car that you want to use as a case study. So ideally that would be great if you could choose one of the classics that Classic Motorcars themselves have worked on. But likewise, if you have access to a classic car, that'll be, more beneficial to you. So choose a car, look at the model, present your findings of that model, and then start to identify some of the problems that you might experience as a classic car owner. If you happen to know someone that owns a classic car, it would be ideal at this stage actually to ask them directly and get their feedback. What problems do they have? And then what opportunities are there to integrate modern technology into a classic motor car? Some of the opportunities you might think about is start thinking about how modern technology is used in modern car and automotive design. So modern cars have the facility to integrate heated and ventilated seats. We are now moving towards all of our vehicles being powered by electric. Water level, that's quite a functional feature of any modern car. When the water level is low, the car will indicate that that's so, to allow you to maintain and keep your car in a fit state. Light sensors, so this would be ideal for a classic car owner to inform them when their lights are left on so that the battery doesn't run out. Parking sensors, I know I could not cope without parking sensors. So could that be something that could be integrated into a classic car? Oil level, again, quite a need for safety. Automatic wipers, not sure whether that's a need or whether it's a necessity, but is that something you could integrate into a classic car? indicator to say that the doors or the boot's been left open. You know, the last thing you want to do is be driving down a motorway with your boot left open. Air pressure to indicate the air pressure in the tyres. So there's just a few ideas, a little bit of food for thought in thinking about the use of modern technology, but we'd really encourage you to research how modern technology is used in new cars and look at how you could integrate that into a classic car. So once you've identified the car and you've identified a problem or an opportunity, then you need to think about how you're going to present your idea. Now, this challenge is really quite open, so we know that some of you won't have access to, you know, specialist equipment to be able to present an idea to us. So it is an idea, so it doesn't have to be a working prototype. You can present your idea of how to integrate modern technology into a classic car in any format. So you could choose one or more of the following formats, or, you know, an alternative. So you could just present research, that's absolutely fine. You could present research with a sketch or a series of sketches, or you could present a more refined drawing using formal drawing techniques. You could present a model. You could use traditional making skills to present your idea that could be labelled, annotated, supported by research. Or you could begin to explore the use of computer-aided design and present a computer-aided design model. There are also, and the computer-aided design software, there is software out there that's free for you to download and use. The software I use is called Fusion 360. You can also explore the use of virtual electronic circuit building. So you could design and make a circuit for your proposed idea using software such as Yenka, which is just one of the many free software out there for circuit building. And Yenka, you can actually build a circuit and you can actually test if it works using that software. The other thing you could do if you've got access to electronics is actually build a working prototype of an electrical circuit and or look at programming that circuit using a programmable board. Now, the example I've shown you on the downloadable resource is using a crumble board, which is one example of a microprocessor you could use, but there are many on the market. So what we will do is we will do some short videos once you've got into this challenge, giving you some tips and tricks and ways in which you could do that. I hope you enjoy this challenge, and we are looking forward to seeing you get involved in exploring this challenge with classic motor cars. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to welcoming you back soon. Goodbye.